Welcome back to Nippert Stadium, site of the construction and expansion project. Tom Gelehrter, happy to be with you alongside Bob Martin, project manager. As we're into a new year, we're starting to see the press box come down, and after a couple of frigid days, Bob, work is underway again.
Work is underway, and we started with the building. Building's about halfway down right now, and over the holiday break, we got our perimeter established and our wayfinding in place, and the building's coming down, like I said, and underneath the stadium, where we can't see it, is we're doing layout work and cutting holes in the concourse to enable us to do some foundation work in the coming weeks.
Bob, how tough were the last 2 days? Obviously, the university was closed. That doesn't mean that construction can't continue, but with the temperatures as cold as it was, did you guys have to halt construction?
Well, we let the guys who work outside, we wanted them to go home for their safety, so they didn't do any work on the building itself, but we were working underneath. Like I said, doing that layout work and then trying to coordinate what our underground utilities have to void for our foundations.
You mentioned that some of that foundation work is going on, and we see it behind us right now where they're jackhammering some holes. And is that really just a matter? I mean, this is a gigantic structure, going to be much bigger than the current structure, and some of those holes have to be drilled to prepare for that?
We're cutting into the bleachers 3 or 4 rows so that we can get the drill rigs down through there. We have 2 stories of columns that need to be built below grade that no one will ever see. But we have some lengthy drilling to take place, and that's going to enable, those holes are going to enable us to get down into that area.
The entire 4th floor is now gone of the old structure, and now that means floors 2 and 3 need to come down. What's the timeline to see those 2 disappear?
Well, that whole building is supposed to be out of the way by the end of the month, and we're going to be starting second shift around the 20th is our current schedule, and that second shift will be doing utility work in the street. So we're going to try to make way for the demolition during the day, but the utility work at night.
Now, a lot of folks know that there will also be some expansion, some construction work done on the east side. Right now, all the action is on the west. When will we start to see anything happening on the other side?
It'll be a little bit of time. We're just now getting our construction manager and our engineering and architectural firms in place to start that work. We expect construction to be really starting over the summer break. So we're lagging about 6 to 8 months behind the big project, but that work is nearing the drawing boards now, and we're going to be meeting with athletics and start programming that space much more specifically to where this project is headed. So that's going to be some exciting stuff too.
Yeah, absolutely. No lack of action right now. However, on the west side is the construction and destruction, I think more importantly, continues, and by the next time we talk, I think we'll have a big void there right over our shoulders.
Yeah, the concourse concessions are already gone, so there's a fair amount of land that's already opened up, so the people who are in Tangeman could get a pretty good view of what's happening, and so there's some action to be seen if they want to check it out from Tangeman.
All right, Bob, as always, we appreciate the time, and we'll check in with you again here soon.
Thank you very much.
All right, that is Bob Martin. I am Tom Gelehrter with your Nippert Stadium construction and expansion update right here on GoBearcats.com.